Shamai, Croiso, Marhaba, and welcome to the state-of-the-art Archers Arena here at Cardiff Met Kincoid campus. My name is Omar Hagoma, and I'll be calling the action in the Women's Premier League today between Cardiff Met Archers and East London Phoenix. Joining me, as always, is my broadcast partner and one of the best teammates I had, Dan May. Dan, how are you doing?
Hi, Omar. I am very good, thank you. How are you doing today?
Doing really well. Looking forward to this incredible rematch.
Absolutely. I'm excited to see what both teams bring to the floor on both ends today, and hopefully we'll see some high-quality, intricate basketball.
Both teams, of course, lost 4 games this season so far, and Archers still looking for their first victory of the season. Interestingly, East London Phoenix beat the Archers to secure their first and only win this season. So,
absolutely. We've seen a lot of development so far this season from the Archers squad. A lot of mixed experience in the team, and a lot of players that haven't had a great deal of time together on the floor. But we've really seen them gel a lot more as we've seen more games throughout the year, and I'm excited to see how they develop on that today.
absolutely. It's been a season of rebuilding for Cardiff Met Archers.
100%. Now that Libby Phillips has returned from his stint off injured and ill, it'll be really good to see her back on the floor, ball handling, and getting the signature outside shots in.
Another player who came back from injury to the East London Phoenix squad is Katie Morrow, of course. So she'll be looking to make a big splash today in this game.
Absolutely, an all-round offensive threat and ex-Archers player as well. Katie Morrow, I've competed against her all through my junior career, both at club level and nationally, and she is just a phenomenal shooter inside, outside, and free from three-point range as well. So certainly one to watch for the Archers today.
The home side will definitely have their work cut out for them to keep the duo of the Paralympians, Amy Conroy and Katie Morrow, outside the key today.
Absolutely. With that wealth of experience, it really draws your focus defensively. When you know that there are threats who can finish from almost anywhere on the floor, it changes how you play the game. You have to accommodate for them and make sure that you dedicate the chairs to stop them getting to the places they're comfy shooting from.
Amy Conroy will be going up against Tig Wilkes for tip-off. Here we go. Conroy wins it. The ball is loose.
I think that may be the quickest jump ball I have ever seen in a game of basketball. And it is going in the Archers' favour. They'll certainly be happy with that one.
Hatfield inbounds to Morgan. Back to Hatfield. A miscalculated pass, but McAvoy recovers. Hatfield had to launch it, but unlucky.
Just couldn't quite get it off in time to avoid the shot clock violation.
And now East London Phoenix have the chance to look for their first offense. Nice pass to Amy Conroy, but Hatfield came out of her chair in the process.
Absolutely. Got to be careful when you're defending backing onto someone like that. Sometimes just a little overextension can tip your balance over, and it can result in some nasty falls, but I'm glad to see everyone up and running again.
Great commitment from Emily Hatfield to defense as well. Conroy has it now. Pass across court to Katie Morrow. And Katie Morrow just hitting the front of the rim. Wilkes rebounds. Now the Archers looking to secure their first points in this game. McAvoy looking for a screenshot. Unlucky.
Just a little stoppage in play there for safety. It looks like a couple of chairs got caught up back in the defensive side for the Archers, leading to that offense running 4-on-4.
Smith now to Conroy. Conroy being patient. Nice curl from Jody Waite. Conroy, 2 points.
Excellent. Jody Waite's chair positioning there, absolutely impeccable. Securing the lane for Amy Conroy to follow through and get that nice shot from the baseline.
Hatfield now was looking to cut. Good switch from Chloe Morgan. Hatfield finds McAvoy inside the key. McAvoy unable to respond.
Good offensive rebound there from Charlie Cruz, just unable to get that first pass off, and it goes back for the London Phoenix.
Katie Morrow has it now. Sees a bit of daylight, but good defense from Morgan. And Smith makes them pay. Hatfield now. Finds McAvoy. McAvoy squaring up. Once again, the Archers unlucky with the rim today.
Just a little bit long on that one, bouncing up and out. But hopefully they'll be able to hit their stride soon.
Plenty of time left for them. Morrow resets. And now Conroy. Power side. Conroy launches. Doesn't get it to go.
A very scary power side there that the Phoenix can run against our Archers. One that you're going to have to dedicate a lot of defensive resources to stopping Amy Conroy and Katie Morrow.
McAvoy now. Untimely pass to Hatfield. Katie Morrow. Looking to break away. Finds no one. I think the foul was called against Emily Hatfield.
Just out of our view there to see exactly what happened, but we always trust the referee's judgment, don't we, Omar?
Conroy now. Finds Katie Morrow. Morrow fires and hits. East London Phoenix in the lead. As the Archers try to find a solution. Emily Hatfield can't get the shot to go from the mid-range.
The Phoenix just unable to secure that rebound, and it'll be another shot at the offense for the Archers here.
Morgan inbounds to McAvoy. McAvoy, unlucky. Too much power on the shot.
Archers with another shot at this offense.
Morgan inbounds to Hatfield. Shot clock running low. McAvoy has to launch it.
Veering right off the backboard there. And a fast transition for both sides here.
Katie Morrow fading away once again.
Absolutely full composure on that fadeaway shot. Very dangerous shooter.
Easy 2 points for Katie Morrow. McAvoy looking for options. Hatfield inside. Tough defense from East London.
Not quite able to get that one to go. Emily Hatfield, though, is a player that I've been very impressed with the improvement of in the last 12 months. Really improved ball handling, pace up the floor, and confidence in shooting as well.
along with game IQ, definitely a leader on the floor for the Archers.
100%.
Morgan now at the top of the key. Nice handoff to Hatfield. Hatfield to McAvoy. Once again, McAvoy has it. And McAvoy cannot find her shooting rhythm yet.
And watching the shots from the Archers here, it's hard not to feel like they're a little bit rushed coming into these offenses.
Case in point.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes if you add a little bit more chair movement, a little bit more ball movement, you might see a couple more options open up on the offensive end.
Especially against such a fast team as East London Phoenix.
Absolutely. If a team can sit inside the key and sort of make you shoot from the outside and they're comfortable with that, then you really always want to shake things up and make sure you're doing something that they have to change their defense a little. Give them a harder job to do.
Smith doing the work at both ends of the floor, securing 2 points and now defending Emily Hatfield. McAvoy. That doesn't go for McAvoy.
Just unlucky on that one.
And Smith once again. Hatfield did a good job to tie Amy Conroy up, but
Absolutely. With the pace that the East London Phoenix have brought here today, you've always got to be aware of that fast break option and make sure you have somebody absolutely pacing it back.
Hatfield!
Woo!
Nothing but net. That's exactly what the home side needed.
100%, absolutely. Needed to get some points on the board, get that morale and momentum going a little.
Fantastic shot from Emily Hatfield, and now at the charity stripe, looking to get more points.
It was an and one on a 3. Fantastic 4-point play. I didn't realize it was from that far out.
It was definitely from long range.
Excellent opening bucket.
Not sure if the foul was called an offensive foul on Amy Conroy or not.
I don't believe so. I believe that was one called on Emily Hadfield for crossing the lane of Conroy there. But it is always good to let the attacking player know you're there. Give him a little nudge. Show the physicality that you're willing to bring.
Indeed. Hatfield will have to be mindful of foul trouble, though, if she wants to play good minutes in this game.
That is true. I believe that was her second already. In early days in the first quarter. Maybe something she has to watch a little bit later on.
Wait now. Launches from mid-range and incredible shot from Jodie Wade.
Absolutely. Excellent finish then. Barely touched the sides. It's what you want to see from your mid-range shooters.
Hatfield finds Libby Phillips. And Phillips. Academic for Libby Phillips.
Fantastic impact immediately off the bench for Libby there. It's what we expect to see from a player of her caliber.
Conroy looking to respond. Finds Smith. And a tough shot for Smith.
100%. That sort of readjustment that you have to make as you're spinning under the basket. Great composure to put it through the hoop.
East London Phoenix in the lead by 10 points, 16-6 at the moment.
2 minutes 30 left in this first quarter.
Conroy, nice pass to Kate Reedy. Reedy unlucky with the finish. And the Archers have possession.
Good stop there for the Archers. Hopefully they'll be able to carry this forwards. Get a make, stop and a make is all you need to gather a little bit of momentum.
That's easier to do with Libby Phillips on the floor.
Absolutely, she brings a lot more movement and outside shooting threat to the squad.
Morgan now, looking for outlets. The pass doesn't find Phillips. 1 second for Cardiff Met Archers to shoot the ball. And Hatfield can't get it to go this time. Both teams losing focus for a few seconds.
Absolutely, just not quite able to get that shot off.
Conroy finds Jody Waite. Back to Conroy. Conroy. 2 easy points.
Gonna have to apply a little bit more pressure there on Conroy and Morrow when she's back on the floor. Sort of deny those easier shots.
Fantastic drive from Hatfield.
Brilliant drive. Did a great job to get that shot off. Just slightly too strong off the backboard. But 2 to come from the line here.
Timeout called. Both teams looking to reset. It's been a bit of a frantic first quarter.
Absolutely, a lot of fast-paced basketball so far offensively. For the Phoenix, a lot of fast breaks, a lot of transition speed, really getting them some good lanes. And the Archers, perhaps a little bit rushed in their set offense, taking some early outside shots when perhaps there could be some more options for inside play or two-man games working around the wing. Sometimes you do need that strong outside shooter to sort of drag out the defense and create the opportunities, which I know they'll be looking to Libby Phillips to do today.
That definitely creates more picking angles and opportunities, like you said, to get inside the key and make easy shots.
Absolutely.
Hatfield once again at the line. Unlucky with the first one. Slightly off to the left. Good correction on the second.
Great scoring here we're seeing so far from Emily Hatfield.
5 points for Emily Hatfield so far. Kate Reedy can't get the shot to go, and that's better defense from the home side.
Absolutely. Sometimes you have to focus on sort of who you want to be shooting the ball and try and force it into their hands. Just unlucky turnover there for the Archers. Couldn't quite thread the needle to get the ball inside.
Nice head fake from Amy Conroy, and the finish. Hatfield now finds Libby Phillips. Good mismatch. And that's a great offense from Cardiff Met Archers.
100% I agree. If the Archers can keep finding mismatches like that for Libby, then they'll be happy with the shots that come for it.
Sophie Patterson now. Behind the screen. Gets it to go.
Excellent. The Phoenix are just killing the Archers from the outside at the moment. At the end of the first quarter, they've had all the options inside and out to take the lead so far.
And it seems like everything is falling for the visitors today. Patterson, not really known as an outside shooter, but just drained a great shot.
Absolutely. You've got to have that confidence to take into the game, to take those shots from a range that you're comfortable. And if they drop, the defense understand that they have to treat you as a threat.
At the end of the first quarter, East London Phoenix lead 22-9. Millie Stott on the floor now for Cardiff Met Archers, along with Charlie Cruz. Emily Hatfield taking a much deserved break after a great first quarter. Morgan inbounds to Tig Wilkes. Millie Stott now. Good patience. Unfortunate, the shot hits the front of the rim.
Just a little bit flat on that one, hit the side of the rim to get a nice arc on the shot to improve that chance of that going in.
Patterson looking to score again after a great mid-range shot at the end of the first. Phillips, good speed.
Archers with a man-out play.
Morgan. The pass maybe came a little bit late.
Yeah, excellent vision to get that man-out play, but timing, as he said, a little bit off, just unable to get the layup from it.
Reedy can't get it to go. Tries again. Patterson with the rebound. That was like a magic trick.
Excellent, yeah, absolutely. Those offensive rebounds, love to call it the cleanup crew. Any messy shots, you gather them and put them back in for the second chance points.
And what a way to put it in. Incredible drive from Libby Phillips.
Looks like they're calling the basket no good, but Libby will go to the line for two.
Off the window. The first one falls. The second hits the back iron.
And the ball has come to visit the commentary table before we go back underway with the London Phoenix.
Patterson now finds Amy Conroy inside. Great find.
Excellent entry ball there to Amy Conroy. Like a bullet, Patterson sent that through.
Conroy made no mistake. 2 more points. Phillips can't get the shot to go. Good defense from Tig Wilkes to stop Amy Conroy. Reedy inside. That's money.
Off the glass and in. The Archers really need to sort of focus on their perimeter defense here. A lot of gaps opening for forwards to drive through. A little friendly collision.
Millie Stott looking for options. Finds Libby Phillips. Phillips behind the screen. Hits the front rim. Conroy now finds Reedy. Reedy was fouled on the shot.
2 to come.
It looks like the Archers are sort of dedicating their defensive resources, like you said, to shutting down Amy Conroy, and Reedy is just in acres of space every time.
Absolutely. It's a difficult choice to make when a team has a lot of offensive threats. You only have a set number of players to defend with, and if you're going to dedicate more to defending a certain person, then gaps are going to open up elsewhere. But that's for the team and the coaching staff to decide sort of where you want that help to come from.
Good defensive rebound from Tig Wilkes. Now Libby Phillips. Finds Millie Stott. Stott, once again, doesn't find the back of the net. Or the bottom of the net, I should say. Conroy outside. Can't get the finish this time. Stott. So she saw the lane, but it got blocked by Okiajo straight away.
Offensive foul call, just not quite in control of her chair as she hit the defense.
Ojiako, apologies. Fantastic curl from Jody Wade, and Amy Conroy punishes the home side.
Amy Conroy's mobility in attacking a lane is really impressive to see. Like, sometimes there are gaps that you just don't think are there, but she manages to find it and make that layup look so easy on the way through.
Wilkes with a mismatch. Shot was a bit too strong. And we have Katie Morrow checking back in. East London Phoenix lead by 20 points with 5:40 to go until halftime. The score is 30-10 right now. Morrow, instant impact of the bench.
Just reminding the Archers that she cannot be left alone on the wing. They're going to have to do something about her, or she will be more than happy to keep putting those shots away throughout the game.
Millie Stott. Shot clock running low now. Libby Phillips. Chloe Morgan. Oh, that would have been such good play.
That was excellent ball movement from the Archers. Each person finding the open man and dishing the ball, but just unable to get that shot to fall at the end of it.
Conroy.
A little hard off the backboard, but just unable to recover the rebound. So the Phoenix got another round, but it goes out of bounds, and the Archers will bring it back this way.
Sam May and Emily Hatfield preparing to check into the game. Millie Stott behind the screen. Finds Tig Wilkes, but the pass is asking a bit too much of Tig Wilkes. Katie Morrow now on the fast break. Easy finish for Katie Morrow.
Absolutely no one able to catch her when she's got that little head start.
Phillips unlucky with the shot.
Again, a shot early in the offense there, but Phillips is one of the main scorers for the Archers, so I can't blame him for taking that shot. She feels comfortable when she's open.
Chloe Morgan at the top of the key looking for options. Couldn't find Millie Stott. Now we have Sam May and Hatfield on the floor for the home side. Jodie Wade drains it.
Absolutely nothing but net from the top of the key.
Phillips now finds Chloe Morgan, and Morgan tried to get it to go off the glass. Morrow now looking to break away. Morrow glides her way inside. Couldn't get the finish.
That's a fast break opportunity here for the Archers.
They have numbers. Can they capitalize?
Cruz just unable to seal that curl off for Hadfield. But we're back into the set offense for the Archers.
Amy Conroy with the interception.
Pass just a little short there. Let the Phoenix get a hand to it, and they are back up the other way for another fast break opportunity. But Morrow doesn't get it to fall.
Uncharacteristic from Katie Morrow.
Absolutely, such a consistent shooter.
Now Sam May finds Hatfield. The ball goes to Libby Phillips. Phillips gets it to go.
Gets that nice friendly bounce off of the rim and in.
Much needed 2 points for Cardiff Met Archers with 1 minute and 25 seconds to go. But Conroy once again says thank you very much.
One little head fake and a drive on one wheel. Straight around the defender at the top of the key. With players that fast, you really have to play them honest. You have to put your back to them and get a little bit of motion into your chair before they get to you. Otherwise, they will find an angle to whip around you so quickly.
I love the way you described that. Charlie Cruz, blocked by Katie Morrow. And Hatfield now, can't get it to go. Morrow finds Amy Conroy. Nice defense from the home side. Pass off target, doesn't find Charlie Cruz.
Backcourt violation by the London Phoenix there. A little bit of confusion among the players. Perhaps a debate of whether possession changed.
Phillips fires, but doesn't find the target this time. Jody Waite finds Katie Morrow with the mismatch. Morrow just automatic at this point.
Absolutely. Like, even with that finish, you have to give credit to Chloe Morgan for the defense that she was putting on Amy Conroy there at the top of the key, just denying her any lane to the basket. The downside is when you have another forward like Katie Morrow, there are so many offensive options that you can utilize. Even when you stop one, there is a whole nother waiting to put the ball in the hole.
We keep saying it, but it's a case of picking your poison.
Yeah, it's a difficult situation for the Archers to find themselves in. The choices that they have to make defensively, you're always going to lose out somewhere. But I think they're doing a good job of trying different things to see if they can get a couple of stops with it. And I'm excited to see what they'll bring in for the rest of the game.
At halftime, it is the visitors, East London Phoenix, leading 42-12. Dan and I will take a quick break and we'll be right back with you in the third quarter. Thank you. Welcome back to the second half of this Women's Premier League fixture between Cardiff Met Archers and East London Phoenix. We have the visitors leading 42-12. Dan, can you recap the first half for us, please?
Absolutely. So we saw a lot of aggressive offense from the East London Phoenix so far. Getting a lot of points in transition and forwards just dismantling the defense, finding lanes and getting those easy buckets under the net. We did see them forced to shoot from outside a little bit, but I believe their percentage has been very high all over the floor so far. Cardiff Met Archers have had a good offensive development as Libby Phillips has come back onto the floor, added a couple more dimensions, getting some good lanes to the basket, some miscommunications leading to some missed opportunities, but I think that the groundwork is really promising to see some good structured offense coming up in the second half.
The home side will definitely be looking for more consistency in the second half.
Absolutely. Shooters getting quite a lot of open looks from the wing, but perhaps slightly outside of their range or not shots that they're used to taking. But shots being available nonetheless.
Katie Morrow will get us back underway in this game. Morrow inbounds to Conroy. Conroy was considering the three, but nice dump off to Katie Morrow. Morrow back to her shooting ways.
Absolutely soft touch, just finishing inside the key there.
Hatfield now. Nice cut from McAvoy. McAvoy. Charlie Cruz. Tough shot for Cruz, but a nice rebound from Hatfield.
Excellent movement from the Archers there to start the second half. Lovely little dump pass down to Cruz, unable to finish it, but Emily Hatfield, the clean-up crew, able to gather it and put it back in the net.
Conroy. Fouled by McAvoy.
Again, just a little lapse in the defense there, letting Conroy find a really open look. Just got there in time to commit the foul, but not enough to stop the chair before she got there.
The home side definitely playing with more intensity in the second half.
Absolutely, that's what we like to see.
Conroy makes the first. And the second rattles in. Megan Beveridge on the floor for Cardiff Met Archers for the first time in this game.
Beveridge will deliver a good bit of height to this lineup, which I'm sure the Archers will be appreciative of.
McAvoy finds Morgan. Hatfield inside. Good block from Jodie Waite. Nice defense from Morgan, but Morrow finds Conroy. And now Jodie Waite has it. Morrow.
Drills it again from the edge of the key.
You read my mind. Beveridge. Nice shot from Megan Beveridge.
Excellent start to her time in this game. I know the Archers will be looking for a bit more of that going forwards.
Jodie Waite sliced through the defense, but couldn't make the layup.
Just clipped the side of her chair there as she was cruising to the basket.
Probably one of the fastest guards in the UK, Jodie Waite.
Absolutely. Great speed, paired with excellent chair positioning. He's a really dangerous guard.
Waite swishes the second. Hatfield now. Patient offense, finds McAvoy. McAvoy, dangerous pass to Charlie Cruz, as she had Katie Morrow.
Absolutely. It's always difficult when you run a successful two-man game. If your guard is the one rolling to the basket and you know that the opposition has some excellent forwards in defense, you really have to thread the needle to find the spot for the pass where it's not going to get intercepted and they'll still have space to shoot the ball.
Morrow finds Smith. Charlie Cruz said, "Not in my house."
Fouled heavily on the drive. But, as I said earlier, gotta let them know you're there.
Absolutely. Smith at the line now for 2. Couldn't get the first to go. And the second off the target as well, but Katie Morrow couldn't get the cleanup job done this time. Hatfield with pace. Nice recovery from Morrow. Hatfield finds Morgan. Morgan. Too strong.
A little bit wide on that one. And it's another fast break for UEL Phoenix.
Patterson now finds Katie Morrow. And they need to jump Katie Morrow. They got lucky on this one.
Commentator's curse is a wonderful thing. Definitely worked in the Archers' favour on that one.
The home side now, running motion.
Hatfield and Beveridge.
Beveridge. Too short this time.
A strong pairing on the wing, I feel. If they can run that a few more times, I'll be interested to see if they can find some success.
Smith with the finish. Smith is definitely having a great season for East London Phoenix.
Absolutely. Some dynamic finishes we've seen so far today. Good few points on the board for her.
Hatfield, suffocating defense from East London Phoenix. Shot clock running low. McAvoy has to launch it.
Yeah, Hatfield just cannot find space to breathe on that right-hand side. Absolutely smothered. No outlet to dish the ball to or an angle to drive. Just ran down that shot clock, ended up with the rushed launch at the end.
Libby Phillips back on court for the Archers. Jodie Waite couldn't get the 3 to go. Conroy off target. Katie Morrow rebounds. Morrow, good physicality, but couldn't get the finish.
McAvoy did a great job of driving Katie Morrow a little bit lower than she wanted to be, forcing that shot almost from behind the backboard. Just makes it that bit more difficult.
Emily Hatfield could do with a pick in this position.
Or an outlet, or any sort of support in that offense.
.4:33 to go in this third quarter, and the visitors lead 51-16. Conroy inside.
Again, another example that have just been a little bit too stationary in defense. When you have a quick player coming at you, you have to match a bit of their momentum if you want to stop them, especially someone who can make turns as quick as Amy Conroy. You have to prepare your chair for it. If you're sat still when they get to you, you're going to get driven on.
McAvoy looking for options. Finds Libby Phillips. Phillips gets it to go.
Excellent shot there from range from Libby Phillips.
Jodie Waite has had some space, but unable to find the bottom of the net. Morgan going up against Jodie Waite. Finds Libby Phillips. Phillips on the wing. Shot clock running low. Perhaps a case of too many passes on that occasion.
Yeah, just leaving it a little late in the shot clock to sort of find a spot there, but a little contrast to the quick shots earlier in the game. If they can find a happy middle ground. Another bucket there for East London Phoenix. Speeding up the floor.
Hatfield now. High arcing shot, but once again unlucky. Sophie Patterson finds Amy Conroy. Conroy. Easy finish once again. Timeout now. The home side needs it a bit more, I would say, compared to East London Phoenix, who built a healthy lead so far, 57-18.
Definitely. I would hope that Coach Tom Elliott-Smith is imparting a little bit of knowledge on stopping those quicker players at the moment, as that's what's really tearing them apart defensively. Just so many easy lanes. If they can force them to the outside, at least then they have to win from range. Right now, we're seeing so many finishes inside the key. It's making it really difficult to match that scoring pace.
Tig Wilkes and Bethany Francis now on court for Cardiff Met Archers. Let's see what the home side can do in the last 2 minutes of this quarter.
Excellent drive from Emily Hatfield.
And the finish.
And one to boot. Going to be very happy with that. That was a lovely drive.
That's definitely going in her highlights reel.
Somebody get a montage going. Add some dubstep. Classic.
And Hatfield
And one.
swishes the and one. Nice rebound from Libby Phillips. Take Wilkes inside. The shot was off to the left slightly.
Sometimes it's worth just taking that extra second to set yourself. Make sure you're at a comfortable angle to take that shot.
Phillips behind the screen. Too long this time. Amy Conroy just
Following a train of curls there.
that's the best way to describe it.
A whole fleet of guards to guide her up the floor. One just peels off and there's another ready to get around the next defender.
I wonder if they practiced that.
Yeah, it reminds me of the old Cardiff Met days with Jade Atkin and her army of guards. One pick for another for another.
Those were the days. Giaco couldn't get it to go this time. Phillips now. Finds McAvoy. Shot clock running low. McAvoy. Off target. Oh, and the shot clock expires. One has to wonder if fatigue may be setting in for both teams at this point in the game.
Absolutely. End of the third, start of the fourth. That's where you really start to feel the lactic acid build up. We'll see if any bench rotations are made, or if we have the athletes push through and finish out the game strong.
Wilkes now. Rushed the shot at the end. One second to go. And at the end of the third, East London Phoenix lead 57-21. Definitely a tough quarter for Cardiff Met Archers.
Absolutely not the scoring numbers that they'd like to see for themselves, but you have another quarter of basketball to pull it through, see what they're able to develop, get themselves the right shots and see what score they can pull through.
If you have just joined us for this fourth and final quarter, we have British wheelchair basketball women's Premier League action between Cardiff Met Archers and East London Phoenix. East London Phoenix with a lead of 57-21 at this point in the game. But Libby Phillips answers.
That was a beautifully constructed offense from the Archers there. Chloe Morgan securing the lane down low for Libby Phillips to follow through and get that nice layup off of the two-man game.
Conroy finds Patterson. Back to Conroy. Conroy behind the screen. Couldn't get the finish. McAvoy inside to Phillips, and Phillips once again. Clutch two baskets from Libby Phillips to inject some energy into this game for the home side. Hatfield, good defense.
Ball goes loose but recovered by the Phoenix. Just a quick turnover now. It's the Archers taking it up the floor.
Hatfield, nice drive, unlucky.
Draws the foul.
I would argue one of the best ball handlers in the league today, if I can say it.
Absolutely. The hustle that we've seen from Emily Hadfield today has been very impressive. Putting her body on the line, and it's really paying off. A lot of the drives and finishes that she's had have been spectacular so far this game.
Libby Phillips, unlucky from the baseline. Kate Reedy. Nice drive, but couldn't get the points.
Not quite able to capitalize on that one, but a great move to get into the key.
McAvoy has some space, but quickly shut down by East London Phoenix. McAvoy inside now. Fouled.
Yeah, big hole in the defense there for McAvoy to drive through initially. Just misses it, but makes up for it with the secondary drive and draws the foul to go to the line for two.
First one of the back iron for McAvoy. And the second.
High arcing shot. Drops in nicely.
Amy Conroy inside. Effortless for Amy Conroy.
Absolutely easy lane through to the baseline and a clean finish.
Phillips inside. The pass was a bit off target.
A little bit behind her head, just not quite able to recover it.
Reedy with a clear lane to the basket.
All Sophie Patterson there, clearing up the route to take to the basket. Stops any defense coming near.
Definitely made the Archers pay.
Got to credit the guards for the work they do. Can't let those forwards have all the glory. And one!
Superb finish from Libby Phillips.
Great drive and a great finish.
She has been on fire in this quarter, Libby Phillips.
Absolutely. Once she finds her rhythm, she's a real threat on the floor.
Commentator's curse on your side this time.
I don't know. I don't learn. I never learn.
Patterson once again with a clean curl and the finish for Amy Conroy.
Absolutely. UEL guards are just doing all the work for their forwards to get those points. It's a team game after all.
McAvoy off target. Phillips looking for options. Nice reset from Libby Phillips. And she gets the point.
And one! Again!
What a quarter from Libby Phillips.
Absolute buckets falling for her. That puts East London Phoenix on 4 team fouls with just over 6 minutes to go in this fourth and final quarter. If the Archers can keep drawing those fouls, they'll have a lot more opportunities from the free throw line.
And they just made a couple of substitutions as Libby Phillips drains the first free throw.
Was that not live? That ball was live.
It was meant to be live.
Yes. It happens every now and then. Everyone forgets where they are.
This late in the evening, I can't really blame anyone.
Yeah, I've already played a game of basketball today and I don't know what I'm looking at anymore.
Katie Morrow extends the lead for East London Phoenix. 5:46 to go. And they lead 65-31 against Cardiff Met Archers. McAvoy, nice pick, but Charlie Cruz couldn't get the angle quite right. Nice dump off to Katie Morrow.
Soft touch to roll it in off the rim.
Hatfield now. Too strong from Emily Hatfield. Conroy tried to find Smith, but the ball lands in the hands of Katie Morrow. Morrow from range.
Drops
Gets
that
it to
one
go
in as well. Such a consistent shooter. Anytime she touches the ball, sort of even within or slightly outside the three-point arc, it just causes issues for the Archers.
Anything she touches turns into points.
Very true.
Libby Phillips now. Shot clock running low, finds McAvoy.
Excellent dump pass.
Nice finish from McAvoy inside.
Excellent finish. Beautiful ball movement. Very well-timed pass there as well to get the ball through, thread the needle for the shot to come off.
Three seconds in the key, I believe, for Smith. Or Conroy, in that case.
I believe it may well have been Conroy on that one.
The home side definitely playing with more confidence in this fourth and final quarter.
Absolutely. It's what you like to see when you loosen up and play a bit more free basketball. It tends to give you a lot more looks.
Phillips can't get the finish this time. And a tussle from Katie Morrow and Charlie Cruz. Very brave from Charlie Cruz to go up against Katie Morrow.
Absolutely a very strong player. And I'm generally quite a robust player myself, but the few injuries that I have had have often come from tussles like that. Actually, myself and Tom Elliott-Smith, the coach for the Archers, had a little tussle in training a few months ago. Ended up with a little bit of internal bruising, but
Oh my goodness.
gotta put your body on the line for the ball. Really commit yourself. And we've seen a lot of that from Charlie Cruz today.
You definitely have.
Excellent commitment to the cause.
.317 to go in this game. East London Phoenix still with a commanding lead of 69 to 33. Katie Morrow now with the ball. On the baseline now against Libby Phillips. Morrow finds Wade. Wade finds Conroy. Smith is in. And Smith with the finish.
Really consistent finishing from Smith there. We've seen it all game. Those two-man pick and rolls that she runs are deadly for the Archers.
Hatfield sees the lane, but nice recovery.
Drive, tries to dish it to Phillips, just intercepted by Morrow, and it's another fast break opportunity for the East London Phoenix.
Conroy, unselfish play, and Smith with the points again.
Almost a game of pass the parcel, hot potato with the ball for who gets the points there.
Or who gets the potato.
I quite like potato. It's around dinner time.
Hatfield. Long pass, doesn't find Laura McAvoy.
Just about 2 minutes left in this fourth quarter.
Katie Morrow, again on autopilot in this game. Just swishing shots left and right.
Sinks that one to bring the score to 75-33 in favor of the East London Phoenix.
Shot clock running low. And that's going to be a violation from Cardiff Met Archers.
Airtight defense, not giving any space for the shooters to find a spot within their range.
Sam May and Megan Beveridge back on court for Cardiff Met Archers, along with Bethany Francis. Wait, couldn't get the three to go.
It's a little bit long on that one. Oh, loose ball.
Nice recovery from Sam May.
8-second violation. Archer's just unable to get the ball over in time.
Jodie Waite may have promised herself a three before the end of this game.
I often do the same thing. Usually my teammates aren't too fond of that choice from me, but
If it goes in, it's a different story.
yeah. Can't complain if the points go on the board.
Timeout with 1:05 to go in this game. We have definitely seen improvement from Cardiff Met Archers in this game compared to previous games.
Absolutely. We're seeing a lot more dynamic offense. The cuts and ball movement we've seen today have been really good. Coming off of the two-man game, we're seeing a lot of successful dump passes and finishes, or at least the ideas there for it. Execution sometimes not coming out the way they hope, but we see a good structure there to see some offensive development throughout the season.
Katie Morrow inbounds to Amy Conroy. Back to Morrow. Morrow finds Amy Conroy. Conroy fading away. Doesn't matter. Less than a minute to go in this game right now. Can the Archers get 2 more points? Sam May finds Beveridge. Beveridge from range. The shot was just short. Conroy. Fantastic vision to find Smith, but Smith couldn't get the finish.
Hadfield bringing the ball up now. Over the halfway line to May.
15 seconds. Beveridge.
Gathers it.
10. 7 seconds to go. Hadfield launches and makes it.
Good. Excellent shooting from Emily Hadfield all game long.
Lovely finish from Emily Hadfield to end this game. And at the end of this exhilarating game, to say the least, East London Phoenix with a commanding win, 77-35. Dan, what's your summary of this game?
I think the offensive pressure that East London Phoenix can exert with the experience that they have in their forwards lineups and their guards was just a bit too much for the Archers today. Everywhere they looked, there was an angle for either a curl or a drive, and just picked apart the Archers' defense. Although we have seen a lot of improvement over the course of the game and the season for the Archers' offense, players really coming into their groove, shooting from the outside, and finding those lanes, working together as a team to get those two-man opportunities and finish towards the bucket. But just not their day today.
Not to be today for the home side, but definitely standout performances from the likes of Libby Phillips and Emily Hadfield.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for tuning in to watch this game on the British Wheelchair Basketball YouTube channel. I've been Omar Hagoma. He's been Dan May. We'll see you next time. Thank you.
Bye-bye.